Hey guys, welcome back to Andy PTV and welcome to Luxembourg, the 33rd country I've visited in my life so far and the final one of this trip that began in Morocco. I finally got to check in to my lovely, spacious apartment just on the outskirts of Luxembourg City after being homeless since yesterday morning when I checked out of my hostel in Zurich. I slept a little bit on the bus last night. When it arrived into Luxembourg, it was 4 AM. I slept on a bench right in the middle of town, which was quite a surreal experience, but it's not the worst place I've slept, to be honest with you, so it wasn't too bad. However, after all that experience, I definitely needed to freshen up, take a shower, get changed, feel like a human again. It's a nice little neighbourhood. I paid £157 for this apartment for the night, which, by Luxembourg standards, is a pretty good deal, especially considering it's 2 bedrooms, which I didn't know at first. I didn't really look into it. I just went for the cheapest option and just went for it. And I also have plenty of towels and amenities. I have a full bottle of shower gel, full bottle of shampoo, and pretty big TV, which I believe also comes with Netflix. I have super fast internet. This is the dining space, my little kitchen with, I don't know if you can see because the window's a little bit dirty. Let's open up and have a look. Plenty of beautiful greenery at the back of the house, from the gardens to the forest. As you can imagine, it's definitely a quiet part of town. Literally here, no noise coming from the streets. And when you look out the window, there's no passerbys. Maybe the odd car. But it's really quiet and peaceful. That being said, so is the main city. Aside from the odd group of tourists on a walking tour and people in restaurants and bars, the streets are very quiet, very peaceful, and I can understand why people love this city so much. Here was the bedroom where I unloaded my things thinking it was the only bedroom I had, but then on closer inspection of the room next door, I discovered this bad boy of a master bedroom. So I'm going to use the other one as storage and I'm going to sleep here. This will do nicely for my final night. Much better than sprawling out on the Flixbus or on a park bench. I've already spent the majority of the day exploring the town on foot. However, I haven't shown you guys anything yet. So I'm going to head back, show you just how beautiful this city is, tell you some of the things I've discovered about it and some of the things which makes it so unique and, to be honest, one of the best cities I've ever visited. This is the neighbourhood. Nice, quiet suburb. I'm just about to catch the bus, which, very conveniently, is completely free of charge for residents and visitors alike here in Luxembourg, which I think is amazing, to be honest. It's going to be my first time catching the bus here, so let's just see if it's good. So, I caught the wrong bus. Don't know how. It came at the exact time that the other one was supposed to come, so I'm not sure where I went wrong there. Walked a little bit when I realised, and I'm standing under one of the several impressive bridges that you can see here in Luxembourg City. Just over there is an elevator that takes you to the top of the section of the city where I want to be heading. So let's see if we can ride that and get to our proper destination. As for the bus, well, it was crowded but comfortable. There are electric buses here, so good for the environment too. And like I said, you don't pay a penny. And one thing I love about this city, almost anywhere you stood, you'll find a beautiful view. I mean, just look at it. And I wasn't kidding when I said how quiet it was. I hope I'm on the right path here to use the lift, and I hope it's not down there, because this seems like quite a hike that might actually take me to the top. Oh well, I'm committed to it now. If it takes me all the way to the top, maybe I'll ride it down on the way back. No, I decided I'm not climbing to the top. I'm tired, and I'm pretty sure this is the way to the panoramic elevator. So let's just keep walking in this direction and hope I haven't led myself astray once more. Embarrassing in one of Europe's smallest countries that still managed to get lost. And here we are. And to think I was gonna hike up a steep hill that would take me all the way to the top of that. No, thank you. It looks like it's local election season here in Luxembourg as well, because I see countless political campaign posters all over town. Let's see, there's one coming down now, so let's see if I can ride this. Is it free? Do you have to pay? I think it's free, guys.
There's lights here in the winter.
Huh?
No, maybe in winter, yes. Yeah. We come back to check.
But you don't see.
No, you have to take the elevator to see it.
If you don't do it, you don't know it.
No, you don't take it like that.
Was it nice?
Very nice. Yes.
Something else the city offers completely for free, which in most European cities would probably charge you like €5 just to ride that thing. I love this place. Definitely wouldn't ride that if you're afraid of heights though, or you can stay in the section that doesn't have the windows surrounding you. But I don't mind, I like a good view. Anyway, that was convenient. Kinda glad I got the wrong bus now, I would have missed that. I had a look, it's open from 6:15 a.m. until 1 a.m. So it's only a very small period of time where you can't ride that thing. Very convenient, very cool. We're greeted by this beautiful park, which leads to the centre on the other side. Very convenient for pedestrians and cyclists, this city. I'm surprised so many people have cars when there's free public transport linking literally almost every street. Seems like a waste of money to drive in Luxembourg. The city's busy all day long. Lots of people out eating, drinking. In fact, restaurants open as early as 11:30. Even ones that don't serve breakfast. My first mission coming into town was to buy some beers for the fridge when I get back. The only problem with my location is there's literally not a convenience store anywhere. I checked, I looked online, and I even asked my host. Only in the city, so I have to take these back to the fridge when I leave. I believe these are local beers, and they're very good value. Like, I paid €8 for 6 of them. Can't complain. Now that's done, I'm going to take a walk around, find somewhere to grab a pint, and then look for some traditional Luxembourg food, as it might be my last meal, excluding breakfast, in this country. While we're on the subject of alcohol, another interesting fact about Luxembourg. The drinking age is just 16. You can't go to nightclubs until you're 18, and I don't believe you can buy spirits. But if you want a beer or a glass of wine in a bar or from the supermarket, you just have to be 16. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, and I might look this up myself, but that might be the lowest drinking age in Western Europe, I think. I don't know. I'll have to check that, or you can correct me in the comments. So I was recommended this place online as a good place to grab some local food. So I just booked a table for in less than an hour. Gives me time to find somewhere to grab a quick beer or two, and then I'm going to head back, tuck in some local hearty food. So I've come into this lovely restaurant and starting things off with a beer. I've ordered the soup of the day, which is seasonal vegetables, and for my main I've gone for the horse steak. Some of you might be a little bit queasy at the idea of eating horse, but remember when there was the big scandal with Tesco supplying horse meat in their beef products? You've probably already eaten it, so stop being fussy. I'm sure it's going to be delicious. She recommended to have it with a garlic and onion sauce, and she also recommended a glass of wine that accompanies it perfectly, a nice strong red. So I really look forward to that. So first we get started on the soup. All the vegetables have been sort of blended in, so there's no like chunky bits, it's like a smooth soup with a couple of fresh herbs. It smells quite good. Let's give it a go. Not bad at all. My steak has arrived, my horse steak, and I've got to say, this looks phenomenal. Look at that. It's a nice, hefty size. The sauce looks delicious. It comes with a good portion of salad and French fries. I look forward to trying this. And I have my accompanying wine that was recommended to me. And it's delicious. I think this will go really well with a good, strong flavoured steak. Let's get tucked in. As you can probably tell, I'm chewing. The meat's much tougher than beef. It's a lot, less fatty. So it's like a lot harder to chew. But it's flavourful and it's cooked just to my liking. As you can see there, just look at that. And that sauce, perfect recommendation. Love it. Absolutely delicious. I'm going to get cracked on with the rest of my meal. And I'll see you after. Well, I had a lovely meal. It came to €64 in total, which was the soup to start, the horse steak with fries and salad, 2 beers, and a glass of wine. Really not bad value at all, actually. For Luxembourg, that's pretty excellent, especially considering the quality of the food, the quality of the service. Of course, I had to leave a tip. My server was wonderful. She was very friendly, very helpful. She gave me some recommendations. She recommended which sauce to go for, which wine to go for, and it was all bang on. So yeah, the horse steak, it's not as flavourful as a beef steak because it's not as fatty, so it's almost pure protein, but that garlic and onion sauce just really enlivened it so much, and it was just cooked perfectly anyway, so it was juicy and satisfying, and the portion size, that steak was hefty. I only just managed to finish it. There was no room for dessert, which is often the case for me anyway. I don't have the appetite that I used to have when I was younger, unfortunately. Yeah, It's always a shame when I go to a really good restaurant and I would love to try a dessert, but I just can't force one down. You might not be able to see the view, apart from a little bit of the lit up area, but it is extraordinary during the day. I'll show you in the morning. I've got about 25 minutes left to walk. Nice breezy stroll. The weather's perfect for it. It's a little bit cool, but not cold. I have my beers ready to go in the fridge. And I'm just going to choose a movie on Netflix and go to bed. It's been a wonderful day. It's been a long day. You know, started sleeping on a bench in the middle of public and ended with a horse steak. Really enjoyed myself. This might not be the most thrilling vlog that I've ever put out for you guys. I do apologise. That's actually the reason I didn't do anything in Zurich, but I just thought that there's something about this place that's really interesting and unique that I just wanted to at least talk to you guys about it and show you some stuff, and hopefully I can get some footage of the views to at least make it look pretty, even if it's not the most thrilling of videos I've ever made. Saw a pub named the Britannia on my way back to the apartment. Naturally, I had to stop in for a quick beer. It is very much like a UK pub, much more so than other British pub-themed pubs that I come across in mainland Europe. This one genuinely has the atmosphere, the interior design, and the pints worthy of being a British pub. Cheers. Well, as you can see, I'm back in my apartment and relaxed. I'm just trying to have a few beers, watch a movie, and then get some sleep. Maybe we'll explore Luxembourg a little bit more in the morning before I catch my flight in the afternoon. Good night. How's that for a morning view? Good morning. The buses here are just ridiculously convenient. From leaving my house, it's taken me 10 minutes to get back to the centre, which is about a half an hour walk, and it cost me nothing. Now I have some spare time to just enjoy this beautiful city for a couple hours more before I think about heading to the airport. I had a look and it's actually just an hour's walk away, so it's about 20 minutes on a bus at most. Look at this. Even in a beautiful city like Luxembourg, we've got these arseholes doing this. Come on, Luxembourg City Council, sort it out. Get some people here to cut all these ugly fucking locks off the bridge. Anybody who's watched some of my Europe videos from last year will know just how much I hate those love locks. Just one of many ignorant fucking tourist gimmicks. Like, why do it? How stupid have you got to be? So yes, that goes for you. If you've ever put a love lock on a bridge, fuck you. With all respect. Well, after a boozy lunch that sent me back 90 euros, I really pushed the boat out with a bottle of wine and the national dish of Luxembourg. Now, on my way to the airport, which is about 20 minutes ride away apparently. And then, I'll definitely return to Luxembourg. What a beautiful place. For this video, have I not been gushing over how much I love Luxembourg in the most enthusiastic ways? Every aspect of my trip I've spoken of how I love it. Well, before I leave, it's only right I discover the first thing that I'm going to shit on. This is the airport. Is that not the ugliest fucking airport you've seen in your life? I was confused because I knew I was on the right bus, it was the airport, and I knew that the final stop was the airport, and this was the final stop as I was looking at it. I still somehow was confused. I'm like, that's no airport. I've been to dozens of airports. This looks, I don't know what it looks like. It's a monstrosity. Sorry, Luxembourg. You fall short at the final hurdle. I love your city. I love the nature, your food, your people, your infrastructure. I love how convenient and lovely it is, and yeah, almost faultless. But your airport, why don't you use all that money you have, tear the fucker down and build a normal looking one, because I'm sorry, it really is awful. That's the worst airport, that's the worst looking airport I've seen. As for how good it is inside and like in terms of functionality, well, I don't know. I'm assuming it's going to be really good from that aspect, but design-wise, I don't know who the hell you hired to build that. I'm sorry. That's shit. Anyway, that'll do it for my Luxembourg vlog. It might not be the most thrilling vlog you've ever seen from me. I'm sure the Marrakesh ones will be a lot more exciting because, you know, there's like a lot more people interaction, a lot more culture. However, I really couldn't leave without showing you this fantastic and unique European destination. So if you've stuck with me to the end, thank you. And if you enjoyed it, well, I'm glad, I'm happy, that makes me happy. Until next time, signing out.